What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. In this video, we are going to go over the fastest way to grow a small account safely. That is the key word in this video, safely. So with that being said, we're going to go on ahead, cue the intro, and get right into this one.
I know I'm fine, but the money
Okay, guys, so you guys know I always have Robinhood up here. It seems like most people start here on Robinhood. First piece of advice I would tell you is, if you're on a small account, it's fine, but you don't really need to use Robinhood. I would rather you go, especially for certain strategies. You guys know, if you guys are subscribers or if you're new here, I love selling premium to collect cash. It's a very, very good statistical strategy that offers a good cash flow and allows me to reinvest and buy other stocks, things like that. But the broker does affect things, and I want to tell you exactly what I mean by this. So if you are trading on Robinhood and you are selling premium and you are even close to at the money at expiration on that date, Robinhood will sell, or technically buy back, those options at a loss for you most of the time, especially on layered options. So if you're doing like an Iron Condor or things like that and it shows a max loss, it will normally do that. Unless you have the cash in your account, if you're just selling puts cash secured, it won't do this. But if you are just doing a spread, technically, it will actually do this to you and kick you out. I was actually just talking to a buddy, and he had this happen, and he asked me, what would I do in this case scenario? And my first thought was, I'm switching brokers. I'm going to TD Ameritrade. Especially if I'm selling options and you're letting it go all the way to expiration date and you're doing a spread and you think you're still going to win this and you know what your max loss is already and you haven't taken it and you're willing to go to the bell on this one, I would be switching brokers and going in talking to TD Ameritrade or somebody, which is now Charles Schwab or somebody like that. That's the first thing I would go and do. The second thing is I wouldn't be trading actual stocks, more than likely, depending on how big this account is. If I have 5 to 7 grand that I'm trading on, I would go and trade some futures. If I only have a couple grand, I would go and trade SPY credit spreads. That's what I would be doing. I would go and sell put credit spreads 90% of the time. So, I'm just going to show you the cash on cash return. I think it's very, very important. So I'm going to go to my normal. And again, I'm going to show you some other stuff on a different platform today as well. But I'm going to go out here to this 43-day. I'm going to sell a put. First thing first, you guys know I love to use this little tool here. It's free if you have it. So let's go back here. We're going to go to SPY options. And this is the easiest strategy you can do. And again, I only put, if I'm going to put these on and trade these, I'm going to do it on a red day because I'm going to get more premium for it and I'm going to get further out of the money. And then when it does have a green day, I'm going to show a profit. So I'm going to go to a 20 delta. And really, if I'm doing a credit spread, I'm probably actually only going to a 15. So I'm going to actually come right around here and you're going to see, look at that, there it is. So I'm going to sell this one and then I'm going to come over here and I'm going to make this spread. So this spread will depend on how much you have to risk. So you can do this trade. You're risking $100, but your total credit could be $7 if you let it expire. If not, you can go and risk $500 and make $40. Again, you can play with this for however you want. $25 for almost $275, almost $300. You have to trade this however you want. $277. I like to go about $5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is probably the one I would be trading if I was trading this. Now again, I'm not doing this. Again, if I'm going to go towards a bigger account, I'm not even trading on Robinhood, guys. I'm being 100% honest with you. I'm not making this trade. But you guys got to remember, how far out did we get here? This is the big thing, a 477. You guys know I love this tool. That's pretty dead on right there. I'm getting time and I'm getting further out of the money. Allows me to be more correct on this trade. Now, we're going to go over here. So I have a position on in this other small account that I have been working on here. And I have the futures on here. This is MES. So you guys see down here, I have a trade going on here. I'm up. I opened it 2 days ago and I am already up. I thought about taking it off yesterday, but it's not at my 50% profit yet. But in 2 days, I've made $18.50. You guys can see my buying power is only affected $918. This account has a little bit more than that 5 to 7 grand in it. I think we're right around 10, but it's being able to grow it much faster than if I was doing the other things. And I'm able to sell these naked. I'm able to sell the options naked, and I feel comfortable trading this one. So the MES, maybe take that career, /MES, which is the micro to the ES, this is a future trade, has to come all the way down here for me to lose money. So this is awesome. My max profit, I believe, is 60 something dollars plus commissions and fees and whatever. But that's right around there. I will be happy with around 30 bucks. You guys see I'm only around $12 away. I do think it could hit faster than I do. Of course, now having this big green day is what really helped out in this case scenario. But again, you guys can see how far, and you guys can see my probability of being in the money here, or probability of ever going in the money is 7.52%. I have great odds. I sold this when it was, I think it was a 15 delta. I'm okay with this. This is a great trade. It's showing $2, but that's only because it reset for the nightly trade. MES and the futures will trade throughout the night and into the morning. So their day really starts here in about 30 minutes to an hour. So with that being said, guys, if I'm looking to really grow an account and I have a little bit of money set aside, I'm doing two things. I'm doing credit spreads, or if I have enough money to be able to be okay with using the span margin, I'm going to trade MES. And then if I have even more of enough money and I have a bigger account, which I do in my other bigger account, I will go trade the ES. If you guys are in my Discord, which is the link below, it's free. You guys will see I will post profits every now and then just from the ES because it shows how much different it is. It's literally span margin. Google it. There's a ton of videos on it. It's a great way to utilize your money and how to use it if you use it correctly. That is the biggest thing I want to get across in this video, is if you use it correctly. Now, if you don't use these things correctly, guys, it will come back on you. So use them correctly. Don't leverage yourself so bad that you're like in an 08 crisis, but in your own bank account. I think that's the biggest thing that I have on this video that I want to emphasize. And I will be looking, just so you guys know, in this account, I will be looking to put another one of these trades on. I just need to have another red day. If the ES would pull back into here, I will be looking to grab another one of these. And yes, I use TD Ameritrade. I love them. I have multiple accounts with them. I also have E-Trade and I have E-Trade Pro. I would definitely, again, like I said at the beginning of this video, go get a real broker that's solid that you can talk to. Guys, if I have a problem instantly, I always have my headphone in over here. I can call them in a heartbeat while I'm driving, while I'm doing anything. I can get it fixed, and they will fix things for me. They have corrected things that they've had screw up on their software and everything else. I love TD Ameritrade. I will always back them until they prove me wrong. So that being said, thank you guys for all watching this video. I can't wait to hopefully show you guys just what MES will do in this account. That was the whole purpose of me grabbing this account, was to be able to show you guys more and how to use the futures compared to as if we were trading the SPY. So thank you guys once again for watching this video, and I will see you guys in the next one.